can't get that playlist, that's totally fine. You can just play whatever works at your end. So don't feel like you need to play you can just play whatever music you like, really, for this class. All right, let's start with warming up. Let's just start with a simple step touch. It's Monday, yeah? Just starting to bring a little bit of movement into your body. 5 minutes to kind of bring that body temperature up. Good. And let's bring the heels up and back. So stepping side to side, just pull those heels up. And if you want to add in a little bit of arms, doesn't matter if you're on the beat of the music. So this is a 45-minute strength blast class. The most important thing is you're listening to your body. So for some of you, you might just be waking up. For some of you, you might have gotten up a couple hours ago. Good, let's bring our knees up in front, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Get a little twist in there. Looking good. Hold on to that. Oh, yeah. And then let's kick it out in front. Reach opposite hand towards opposite foot. Bringing a little bit of range of motion into those hamstrings, into those hips. Chest is high. Good. All right, we open and close. So open the thigh out and bring it back in. Change. Open out, bring it in. A little bit of balance here. 2 more, 1 to each side. Last one. Good. Find your way to your mat, reaching one leg up. I like to call this dancer, reaching one heel high and switch. We're dropping our chest, bringing hands to the ground, lifting high through the opposite heel. Last one. Nice. Come to the back of your mat, step forward and lunge, bringing your opposite elbow across the body, then feet come back and match. Step forward, reach. Bringing a little opening into those hip flexors, into your obliques. All right, make your way to the far end of your mat, over, under. Reach one leg high, squat under, bring your feet together. Well done. Keeping the chest high, elbows high, toes slightly pointed out. While we're doing this, just get some wrist rolls in there because we're going to be coming down onto our hands here shortly. So just wake up and warm up those wrists. Last one. Come to the back of your mat. Walk hands forward on your mat. Step left foot to the outside, reach up to the left fingertips. Switch the lead leg. Reach up to the right fingertips. Walk hands back. Reach high. Reach and reach. One more. Today we're running this strength blast. The only thing I can think of is like butts, arms, and guts. So we're gonna kind of go through legs, core, and arms. Good. All right, starting with our first legs exercise. We're gonna come down to that mat. Take one dumbbell to your hip. So I take a heavy one. Laying down on your back, press hips high, lower, drive, lower. Little pause at the top. That weight is just on the hips, so you have a little bit of resistance. Push into the heels. Single leg, reach, lower, switch, reach, lower, reach. So we have 3 exercises today. We're going to kind of rotate through 3 times before we switch. One more. Nice. Arms, grab both heavies. We're going to start with a chest fly, laying back. Lift your legs up, squeeze your heels together. Open and close. Open, fly. Elbows are slightly bent. Now squeeze your legs together, extend them as much as you can so that you have to use your core to keep your legs in place. Exhale as you bring those weights in. Inhale as you open. Listening to your body first and foremost. Alternate. Left. Right. One weight stays right at the center. Use your core to stabilize so we don't get pulled. If you need to shorten your range of motion, go right ahead and do that. Whew. Come on. Lock that shoulder down and back. Get heavy through your shoulders. Last one. Nice job. Starting with a simple crunch. In 3, 2, 1. Crunching. Waking up that core. Slightly getting those shoulder blades off the ground. Elbows stay wide. Let that lift come from your core. Picture holding an apple just under your chin. Your head, your neck just stays locked in place. Almost there. 3 more. Last one. Well done. Coming back to our legs. Take that weight back to your hip. Hip bridge raise. Lift. Lower with control. I want a little pause at the top and for you to lower at twice as slow as you go up. So it could look like lift, hold, lower, lower, lower. All right, put that weight down, hug the left knee to your chest, push, drop, push, drop, push. Single leg, hugging that shin in, push, push, push. Change sides. One more. Grab those weights again, coming back to chest. Flies out, come in slow. Reach out, hold, come in slow. Roll those shoulder blades down and back. Reach, hold, coming back up. Reach and hold, coming up slow. All right, we go to single arm. Reach, hold, up slow. Reach, hold. This is our Monday. It's our opportunity to start the week off with a little tribute to our bodies. Reach, hold. Letting our bodies sort of lead the way into the week. One more to each side. Last one. Good. All right, bring your knees into a tabletop position, palms in. Reach opposite arm away and in. Out and in. Now take your hand to the opposite knee so it can't cheat in. So you're holding the opposite knee in place right over your hip. You can even drive your knee into your hand. Now, do you have a neutral spine? So what a neutral spine feels like is that your low ribs are tucked back towards your spine, and there's not a lot of movement going on between your hips and your ribs. It's not about how low can you lower your leg, how far can you reach and keep that neutral spine. Core is activated here. That's key. Last one, reach and in. Go take a spinal twist, drop your knees to one side. And then the other side. Nice job. All right, put both feet down. You're gonna lift your legs up, lift the left leg up towards the air, lower the leg down, lift. Just holding isometric, lift. So left leg is lowering through the heel and lifting. Hips stay high, drop and lift. I only want that leg dropping in line with your spine. So if your line was to shoot straight out, keep it on the same plane. Change legs. Lift, lower, lift, brace the core, drive through the heels. Well done. Stretch long. Coming back to arms. Staying with those flies. All right, we drop out and pulse. 2, 3, back up. Roll your shoulders back. Pulse, 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 up. All right, pull that belly button to your spine. Get heavy through your midsection. Anchor down. Left arm only. Pulse, 2, 3. Pulse, 2, 3. Pulse, 2, 3. Pulse, 2, 3. One more. Well done. Coming back to that core, we have 2 crunches, and then we're going to do that tabletop. Crunch, crunch, tabletop. Reach opposite leg, opposite hand, back down, crunch, crunch, tabletop, opposite, opposite, down, crunch, crunch. Putting it all together here. It's all about quality movements. Don't feel like you need to rush anything. Doesn't need to be on the beat of the music. We're just moving our bodies to that point that we get that sensation. Time under tension, 2 more crunches. Good. Flip it over, quick child's pose. Release your low back. Okay, you're gonna need 1 weight for behind your knee. We're gonna come to a tabletop position. So here, if you need, you can always put weights underneath your hands if your wrists get bothered from a tabletop. Take 1 weight, put it behind your left knee. Bring it to a tabletop. We lift. Lift, down. Hips are square. Keep the low ribs in. So if there's any buckling at the midsection, draw the belly button in and shorten the range of motion. Well done. We're gonna change to the other side. Reaching that heel towards the ceiling. Let's go. Up, down. Push through the heel. I think this is my September mix. I think I'm gonna have to make an October mix. Right now I'm listening to, I wanna dance with somebody. Whenever I'm on the bike, like cycling, I have to like belt this song out. I look like a wild woman. Push high, control on the way down. Nice job. Okay, let's take 1 heavy. Come onto your knees. If you need extra padding under your knees, feel free to fold your mat. Single arm upright row, and then crunch up. Row, crunch up. Nice. Again, here we're crunching from our side body. Squeeze your glutes. 1 more of each on this side. Change sides. Good. Crunch, upright row. Elbow is wide. Coming to about where you wear a heart rate monitor strap. I've just about given up on my heart rate monitor strap. I'm really enjoying just exercising for myself. I don't feel like I need that incentive anymore because everything else is so digitized. Well done. We're gonna come back to that tabletop position, but this time our knee is gonna come to the side, alternating, pressing heel to ceiling, and then kind of like a fire hydrant. So we press heel up, bring it in, side in, heel goes press. Reach the knee to the side, press, kneel to the side, press, knee to the side. Good. Keep it going, Monday. More than halfway there. Control on the way down. That weight is gonna wanna kind of just let that leg drop. Squeeze the weight. Remember, we're pushing that heel as high as we can without compensating at our mid-body. Compensating would look like sort of buckling at the spine. Good. Change sides. Here we go. Push through that heel, lift through the knee. Think about your upper body, your mid-body, being in a strong plank position, bracing through the core. So the only thing here that's moving is that right hip or left hip, depending on what side you're on. Whew. You're more than halfway. Come on. Control that range of motion. Slow it down on the way down. Well done. All right, we grab both weights this time. Coming up onto your knees, upright row. Up, and then we go side to side. Lift, oblique, oblique. Good. Alternating that upper body with your core. Keep the shoulder locked in place. Rather than dropping through the shoulder here, we're dropping through the side body. Keep the weight in tight to your body. Last one, good. All right, we stand it up for the last round. So for the last round, you're gonna find a wall or your bed or whatever. The weight's gonna be behind your leg. So bend it, balancing on one leg. Press, in, out, in. So you can use a wall here, you can use your bed. We're just gonna be firing up that glute. The one that we're balancing on, that one is gonna get like really fired up here. That's why we're only doing 30 seconds on each side, 2 times. Change sides. Squeeze that weight in that little knee crease. Get your chest low by pressing into the wall. Drive out of your heel. Good. Grab both of those heavies. Upright row. We pulse. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep the chest high. Triple pulse. One more. Put both weights in one hand behind the head. Drop, crunch, drop, crunch. This should feel super challenging. Change sides. I'm always amazed. Some people in my classes have these hands that can just grab 2 weights with no problem. I have to have like the perfect layout for it. Well done. Coming back to the wall. One weight behind your thigh. Push into that wall. Reach to the heel. Reach through the knee. Press. Press. One rep at a time, moving into being a healthier version of us, yeah? Change sides. It's nice to get away from just the traditional only squats and lunges, to do other things to work our legs. One more each way. Well done. Okay. Grab those heavies. Alternate. 1, 1. 1, 1. Upright row. Keep your chest high, like you're proud to be here. Change the lead arm up, 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 up. Lock those shoulders down and back. Good. Put both weights in one hand. Our last round here. Drop, lift. Slowly making our way to our feet today. Change sides. Sometimes I like that. If you start down on the mat, you're kind of tricking yourself into doing strength training at 8 a.m. on a Monday or whenever you're watching this video. Good job. Grab a sip of water. All right, grab your heavy weights, place them on the meaty part of your shoulder. Make sure you don't have any other weights around to trip on. We squat it out. Sit. When you come up, side lift. Sit. Side lift. So I want you lifting through the outside of your foot. Think about there being like a string that's pulling the crown of your head, the top of your head, to the ceiling. Like a string puppet, yeah? What's so important when we're doing these strength workouts is like checking in with what's going on with your body. What does it need today? Does it need more weight? Does it need to back off? Does it need water? You do you. Last one. Well done. All right, we're going to get into a little bit of back here. So bent over reverse flies. So come down to your knees. Bring your arms as wide as you can. Down, back up. Down, fly. If having your arms straight doesn't work for you, then just bend at the elbow. If the weight you have is too heavy, go to a lighter weight. Controlling that pace on the way down, those weights are going to want to drop like an anchor in water. We're 20 seconds out. Are you breathing? Well done. Put those weights down. I want you to find the wall, and I want your hands to be at a place that you can sort of be in a tabletop position with your upper body. Good. Knee to opposite armpit. Draw it in. pull. Now, if you can, walk those feet back a little bit, getting into more of a plank position. See if you can push through your hips. All right, double pulse. Pull, pull, change. Pull, pull. The last one. Well done. Come back to those heavies. We've got that squat leg lift. Take it nice and wide this time, wider than your shoulders. Sit, lift. See if you can control the speed at which that leg comes down. Pushing to the outside of your foot. That's going to fire up the glutes. Whew. Well done. Great form here. Focus on one at a time. Nice job. All right, coming back to working those back muscles. This time we come down, we do a reverse fly and 2 rows. Okay, so coming down, reverse fly, then we roll wide and then narrow. All the way back up. Good, come down, reverse fly, wide, narrow. All the way back up. Yep. Put it all together. So important to work these muscles. These are the muscles that are helping us to sit up tall at our computers. They help us so we don't end up with sort of this forward head posture, which we all have. So here, focus on keeping your head pressed back. Well done. All right. We're going to come back to that wall, grab a sip of water if you need it real quick. All right, walk yourself to that tabletop that you had, and then walk yourself as far out as you can into that plank position. All right, opposite knee to opposite armpit. March. Keep pressing, nice flat, straight body. Drive into the wall. Double, pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, 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 pulse. In our next round, we're going to start putting together upper and lower body, alternated with core. Good. All right, we've got a lunge to overhead press. Grab your heavies. Start with those feet together. We lunge, curl, press, down, down. Putting that upper and lower body together. Think about dropping that back knee straight down and up. Now, if you can't tell, we're getting closer to the end of our workout as it gets harder. Now that our bodies are warm, really taking on our workout to the next level. Well done. Okay. Come down to a tabletop position. Tricep extension. Elbow high, kick, in, switch. High, kick, in. Now step wide, wide, up, up. Come back down, tricep on each side. Up, kick, in, down. Up, kick, in, step wide. Pick up those weights, overhead press. Now, can you stay square? Step, step, lift with those legs. Lift your eyes as you lift those weights. Up, kick, in. Up, kick, in. Whew. Up, kick. Nice. Take one weight to center, kayakers. Dip, dip. We're going to go through each of these exercises one more time. Your heels could be down here. You could be lifting one leg and then the other, if you want to just lift one leg and the other, or keep both legs off the ground. You can alternate. The idea is you're finding that catching point. You're dropping your chest. Nice, strong posture. And you're just dropping back far enough that you feel that sensation of having to brace. Brace with a twist. Now, we all know there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. And we are so close to the end here. Good job. Stand it up. Lunge, lunge, bicep curl to overhead press. Let's make it happen. Lunge, lunge, curl, press. Breathing. Taking your time. I want you to mean and be behind each rep. You're halfway. It's like, how can we make micro adjustments? If I were there right next to you, how would you adjust what you're doing right now? Ultimately, it's you who's showing up, and you get what you put in. We come down to our mats for those tricep kickbacks. Walk out to a squat, overhead press. Lift, kick, in, switch. Lift, kick, in. We step, step. Lift overhead, back down. Up, kick, in. We step, step. Press. This exercise is training to play with kids. Getting down on the ground, getting back up. Up, up. Come on. One more round here. Well done. Put that down. All right, we have a sit-up. Clap under our legs. Clap under your legs. Single. Single. Touch double. Single. Single. We reach double. This is it. Single. Single. We have a little cool down after this. I'll have you out of here right on time. Well, if I was to tell you, you just have 20 seconds. How can you push just a little bit more? Shift your form just 1 degree. Come on. That is it. Stretch long. Breathe. Breathe. Let's draw the left knee into our chest. Carry that left knee across your body and turn your head the opposite way. Back to center. Change sides. Knee comes to chest. Carry it across. This is your victory lap. This is your opportunity to just like shower being proud for yourself. You accomplished a lot this morning. Back to center. Some people are still in bed, so hug behind your thigh. Point and flex. And roll to your side. Grab the top foot for a quad stretch. Change legs. Point and flex. Make some circles at that ankle. My husband and I talk oftentimes about like, I feel more so on the days that I don't actually work out. Good. And then roll to the side, grab your top foot, quad stretch. The strength training, I mean, just getting those muscles fired up is so important. Twice the benefit. Release that and flip over and make a down dog. Hips go high. Push one heel down and then the other. Walk the hands back to your feet. Soften your knees and just let the back go, let the head go. Interlock your arms. Sway side to side. And roll up. Here on our mat, let's just take a big step to the side. Step 1 foot forward and lunge to that side. Nice. And then step it back to center. Other leg steps forward. Shift to that side. I hope you were able to find some good music at home today to do this too. We'll stand up. Let's take a big breath here. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Nice job. Awesome work. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, Justina.
Thank you so much for coming. Let's switch video camera so I can see you. I mean, I can see you, but you can't see me. I can hear you though.
Oh, good. Can you hear me?